Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do two different slime reviews. The first slime shop I do have is Val Slime, and it was requested from one of the subscribers in the comments. If I can find it, I'll definitely give a shout out to that subscriber. Ordered the slime on August the 22nd. And then it shipped on August the 26th, and it was 2-day priority. So I got it on like the 28th or 29th. Also, I only got 2 slimes because she did not have a lot of slimes left. And altogether, my package was $26.12. Each slime was $10. And also, she did write a little cute note, and it said, "Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy." For extras, it came with an airhead, and it looks like some borax and a business card. It has all of her information, her Etsy, her YouTube, and her Instagram. And I've heard she's very religious, so it does have John 3:16, which is a Bible verse, and then the slime care sheet as well. All right, the first slime we have is called Blueberry Muffin Batter. It was a clay and jelly hybrid avalanche slime. It did mix during shipment. I checked it when I first got the package and it already had mixed. I would have did a video sooner if it would not have mixed. It did come with little charms as well, little blueberry charms. Now, it smells so good. Her scent, the blueberry scent, is really good. I don't care for the color that it did make once it mixed. I wonder if like an artist ever made slime, and since they know, oh, you can see a little bit of the blue right there. Since they know like the colors and what colors mix, if they can make a slime that makes a beautiful color regardless of what type of slime it is. It doesn't look like I'm going to need much activator. I may have to activate it a little bit because it is a little sticky. In her video, when she did her slime review, she did state that this slime was inflatable, so we'll see. So I did see if the slime would inflate, and it did inflate. It probably could have inflated a little more if I would have took the time to do it, but I hope you guys can see that it did. Now this slime, it smells like blueberry and cake batter, and I really love the texture of it. It's definitely like not a full butter, so I would definitely agree with the hybrid texture. I would give this slime definitely a 5 out of 5. The fact that the slime mix did not have anything to do with the seller. I do watch her videos. I have wanted to purchase from her for a while. I just have had so many slimes sitting to the side to review. I didn't want to purchase any more until I was ready to review more, because I didn't just want to have them sitting. I wanted to give you guys like the full effect without having to activate every slime due to me holding on to it so long. I just wanted to show you guys this slime does inflate. Luckily, I got rid of some slime, so I do have an extra container, so I will not have to waste this slime, fortunately. Last but not least, from Val Slime Shop, we have something called Avocado Toast. And it did come with an avocado charm, which is so adorable. And it's a creamy and soft clay slime. Plus it has a crunchy snow fizz at the bottom. And then it's said to have glitters in it. It did mix, but you can tell that there was a brown portion. And then you can see the snow fizz just a little down at the bottom. It scented like maybe lemon or lime. I'm not really for sure, but I was wondering what this would smell like, being that it's said to be avocado. I can definitely feel the snow fizz, like the more like you can see it. Her scents are really good. There's all the snow fizz. It does have like a little bit of a wet texture, but I do think that is due to the clay. It is really clay heavy. It is more clay heavy than the previous slime we just reviewed. Also, I inflated the previous slime, and due to like her tops, it was able to fit back, not close all the way, but it was definitely able to fit back in the container, which is definitely a plus. Oh, I smell this. Like, the smell is just really powerful, but it smells really good. I've had lemon and lime scents that smell like Lysol or chemicals, so this one is really a good scent. And it didn't have to be activated at all. When I stretch it, it looks like it may have like a little bit of instant snow in it, but I could be wrong because I don't make slime. As I'm playing with it, it looks like it's inflating. As you guys can probably tell, the slime did inflate, and it only took like a minute for me to inflate it. It becomes really sizzly. So for this slime, I will also give this slime a 5 out of 5. And also I would like to mention that both of the slime containers did come with warning labels stating that slime was not edible. Would I recommend her slime shop? So far, absolutely. I do hope that I can get more slimes with different textures. That way I can give you guys a better review. So next time I'll just try to get her shop soon as it restocks. That way I can have the option to get more slimes. Now, another thing I like is that I normally don't like snow fizzes because it itches my hand for some reason. Definitely when it has a lot of plastic snow in it. But this one doesn't. So it's definitely going to be one of those slimes that I can play with and not just purchase, hoping that I will like and it be sitting for months. You see it did inflate. It was bigger before I deflated it, but this is as much as it is going down. Another thing I did forget to mention is that her slimes did stick to my table a little bit, which isn't a big deal. I think it is due to the clay, but both of the slimes that I played with, they both stuck to my table before inflation. And the second slime shop that we are reviewing is a slime shop that I have reviewed before for you guys, which is Trill slime shop. But this was her last restock. I wanted to support her last restock, and also I had a gift card from when I won a raffle for her. So I purchased 3 slimes from her, and the total of the slimes was $49.72, and then I put the gift card to it. So It ended up being $36.73 with shipping. Shipping was around $7 to $8. I ordered the slime on July the 10th and I received it on July the 17th. I did get an extras baggie which contained borax, a piece of candy, another Trill slime sticker, which now I have 2 of them, and then more candy, and then these beautiful bags, which I absolutely love. Alright, the first slime we have from Trill Slime is called Brookie Dough. It's said to be a buttercream, cloud cream, and it's scented like cookie dough and brownies. Also, it does have a warning label. These stickers I'm not fond of because as soon as you let them get wet or the slime hits it, everything is gone. So you will no longer know what the slime is once you put it up. Also, her sticker is like really small. I feel like I remember them being way bigger, but you can see it a little better once you take the top off. But I guess being that her slime shop is closed, it really doesn't matter. I definitely smell the scent from here, and it smells more like chocolate pudding than cookie dough or brownies. Now, I have had these packages since July, so I believe this may have been a slime that had other colors or a different layer that may have mixed, but I'm not for sure. I'll definitely put a picture, if I can find it, of what the actual slime did look like. And I definitely expect to activate some of the slimes because I've had it for about 2 months. Oh, I didn't even notice that it had little chocolate chips on the bottom of it. Okay, so I do not need any activator, it appears, but that may be a good thing because last time I got Trill slime, the slimes were really kind of, how do you say it without being like rude, like tough to play with. Like I felt like I had to put too much muscle into it, so maybe me letting them sit for a little bit was a good thing. I do really like the feeling of this slime. I feel like most cloud cream slimes are kind of cold to the touch. I don't know if that makes sense, but when you touch them, they're a little cold compared to other slimes. Now the scent is really good. It just doesn't smell like brownie or cookie dough. It honestly smells like chocolate pudding. I like the texture that the little chocolate chip pieces give, because other than that, this will be like kind of a basic slime. So for this slime, I would give it a 5 out of 5 because it's not tough to play with. I didn't have to reactivate it even after about 2 months. And the smell smells really good. It just doesn't smell like what it stated to smell like. Alright, so I did want to show you guys that the slime did inflate and it became really sizzly. It inflated up to like an extra 2 ounces, it looks like. Can you guys hear the sizzle? I do believe this will fit back in the container because it was a little underfilled. So by me inflating it, I believe I'll be able to squeeze out most of the bubbles and get it back in the container. And I'm sorry if you hear some noises in the background. I have someone who don't respect my wishes. So let's see if it fits back. Yep, it fits right back in the container. And I can put the top back on it. Next we have something called Candy Clouds. It is a cloud slime. It's said to be scented like saltwater taffy and gummy bears. Now, warning. I wanted to try something different, like a different texture for you guys. I don't play with cloud slimes. I don't know how to drizzle cloud slimes. I think I've probably played with a cloud slime like maybe once or twice. It's not one of my favorite textures, so I've never really bought it much. It smells really good. It has iridescent flakes, like heart iridescent flakes. Also, little colorful foam beads. At first, I thought they were like M&Ms. So, this is going to be a joke on all of us because I can promise you, I don't know how to do cloud slimes. It is a little wet, as maybe you can see. But maybe when I start to pull it, it will have like a drier texture. And then, it smells more like... Yeah, I've smelled this gummy bear smell before, and it smells like, has like a bubblegum texture too. It's really fluffy, as you can see. As soon as I pulled it apart, it came. It's definitely more of a slow drizzle. It has like a... It's one of those slimes where it's kind of hard to pull. Like, I'm definitely putting muscle into it. So, it's definitely like a slow drizzle. To be honest, it doesn't drizzle. It doesn't drizzle at all. It does have some snow fallout. Kind of a lot. But I guess that's expected from cloud slimes. As you can see, super slow drizzle. Smells really good. The gummy bear scent smells like the Saxy slime review that I did a couple of months ago. Now, due to it being a little dry, the beads are trying to fall out, but I'm trying to catch them as they go. I would definitely give this like a 3 out of 5. And then it could be my fault that I don't know how to drizzle cloud slimes. But just the fact that there's barely any drizzle. And that your drizzle is slow. And that you basically have to put a little muscle to play with the slime. Maybe if I warm it up in my hands, it would be a little better. Now, the smell is amazing. I really enjoy the smell. But I don't really know if I would call this a cloud slime. Last but not least, I have something called Cotton Candy Slurpy. It is said to be an icy slime scented like blue pink cotton candy. And I knew the stickers were bigger, so when I was saying that the other sticker was smaller, that you can barely see it, I knew that I wasn't tripping. So, now this is a two-tone slime. It is blue and purple. And it has a really good scent. I just don't know if it smells like cotton candy. I feel like it smells more like a soap, like a fragrant soap. I do feel like I'm going to have to... Ew. I love when there's bubbles on top of slime. I feel like I may have to reactivate it. Also, warning label as well. The color is really pretty. So, it looks like it has 3 colors: purple, pink, and blue. I know I had won a 12-ounce slime from her shop the last time I purchased, and it burst. And this is my first 12-ounce slime that I've ever pad. Oh, it's so pretty. Look at those colors. It smells really good. Even though it doesn't really smell like cotton candy, it smells good. The colors that are mixed is really pretty. It reminds me of like galaxy theme. Once again, like I stated, icy slimes are usually kind of wet and they're definitely cold to the touch. There is some snow fallout on this. It's not as bad as the cloud slime, but it's definitely rubbing off on my hands. Which, like I stated, it's not really a big deal depending how bad it is. The smell for this is really good. Even though it's more of like a fragrancy smell, I still like it. I don't know. It's something about her slimes. I feel like you can't really stretch them too much. They start to become like rough and tough. And I used to buy from her. She was like my first slime shop that I bought from. And I used to buy from her like every restock for like a month. And I don't remember them feeling like this. But then again, it could have been because I was like an inexperienced slimer. So I really didn't pay much attention to it. But this go around the last couple times, like I feel like I've been having to put muscle in it. So the slime smells more like a fragrance, like a flowery fragrance. It does leave a little bit of residue on your hands. Not much, not as much as a cloud slime, but it definitely leaves some residue. Now, the only thing I don't like about her slimes recently is that I feel like I have to put in a lot of work just to play with them, because after a while it does get a little rough and tough. So the slime does inflate the more I play with it, but I don't feel like it's worth trying to inflate because it already takes like a lot of muscle just to play with it. But you can see the more I play with it, the more it inflates. Now, would I recommend her slime shop? Yeah, I'm a big supporter of Trill slimes. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Now, I do feel like her slimes have changed since I first used to purchase from her about like a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. But what I don't like, others may. Now, being that this was her last restock, I mean, unfortunately, you may not have a chance to purchase from her again. I did read on her YouTube that it is a possibility that she may do like little mini restocks possibly in the future, but there's no guarantee. Goodbye and see you later.